What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Tay, and I'm back with no intro today, man. And you already know, I'm here with a video for y'all, man. Been a couple days, you know what I'm saying? I've been ducked off, but I'm back. I'm back, bro. I'm back. Listen, like I told y'all the last video, I've been busy. I'm working on stuff, trying, you know what I'm saying, get stuff in the mix and shit. So bear with me right now, please, 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 please. But yeah, though, I did the last video with the YoungBoy concert. Then I realized they got a whole update. She cheated at an NBA YoungBoy concert update. So what's the update? What's the T? Like, let me know. So I had to come give y'all this vid because I'm like, shoot, I want to see it, but I might as well make a reaction to it. So this is my first time seeing it, y'all. So you know what I'm saying? Let's get into the junk together. Real talk. Let's do it.
Episode on jacktv.
If you haven't before I start this video, you go here right now and at the end of the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn post notifications on because when I drop, be ready to watch. You know what I'm saying? It's a movie. It's a movie like groovy. But yeah, make sure you turn post notifications on. Make sure you like all the links in the description down below. Yeah, and let's get into it, man.
If you guys have not already checked out Elijah's episode, make sure you guys do that right now because this will be a big spoiler alert if you don't. Before we get into this podcast, here's a quick recap. Welcome back to another episode on jacktv. Today we're helping Elijah place his girlfriend Ashley on a loyalty test.
Now it's like every time she go outside, bro, she mute me from her story. And there's no contact. I don't really hear from her for the night. And, you know, I don't really rock with that, you know. I brought it up to her a few times. It don't go nowhere. Just get real combative. Like, I'm the one tripping. Feel me?
Okay, cool.
So.
Tonight, the loyalty test goes down in the middle of a live YoungBoy concert surrounded by noise, energy, and temptation.
I mean, if his girlfriend is gonna cheat, bro, this is the perfect opportunity for her to cheat. I'm not saying I want her to cheat. I'm just saying, like, if he thinks she's out and about and she don't know how to conduct herself, she'll cheat if she get the opportunity, bro.
Chris will be playing the decoy in tonight's test. He'll be flirting, applying pressure, and shooting a shot to help Elijah uncover what's really been going on.
You know, do your thing, bro. She's going.
Show me what sex, baby. Yo, am I tripping? Is that the new style or something for the hat? Just to hide that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Put your hat. Man, is that the new style or something? I need a cut, boy. Golly. Don't cook me. Not too much, yo. Not too much. Real shit. Word though. Bro.
What you doing?
Will Ashley pass this test, or will she let her guard down and let Chris in? Let's find out now on jacktv. The Nation episode unfolded totally different, and I kind of just wanted to air that out just to show y'all how things can go wrong. So what is your perspective on that little whole situation?
It's really like when you're doing it, it's all in the moment. So you're expecting, like, if you watch it all the time and you never did it before, you're gonna think like 90% they probably gonna fail. So you're looking forward to the fail because, like, now this is my time to get her to fail. But when that happened and she didn't forward, it was like, now we have to improv. So now I'm respecting the process and seeing like how we have to maneuver around it to see like, because ultimately we're trying to help somebody figure out if their person is with them or against them. You feel me? So now we in the process of like, do we keep going forward to prove that she's against you or do we let it rock? So it was like all just like it's a learning process, quick. And then
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I want a job. I just want a reunion in this mug. Like, bring the shorty in here. Bring the girl in here. For real. I don't want to just hear them talk the whole time. Just bring the shorty in here, yo. That's what I really came for. Like, yeah.
see the back end of it as from being a former viewer watching it previous episodes, you know what I'm saying? So now I see like, it ain't always a crash out. It ain't always a, oh, you got caught, da-da-da. It might not always be a long episode. It's gonna be like,
It'd be the slightest thing that just changed the dynamic of the whole
some
episode.
girls really not, you know what I'm saying?
But do you feel like if you got that one-on-one with her,
Yeah, for sure.
What makes you feel like that?
Just I could tell. I don't know. I look at how people interact, how they talking. Like when me and him was talking, she was looking at me a lot. You know what I'm saying? She was giving into my conversation. And then when I was proposing, like, oh, I pay for everything. I get the chef, get this. You know what I'm saying? It's on me. I'm not tripping.
She was turned. It's like she went in the kitchen, had a conversation with her friend or whatever. It felt like she was like fucking with the vibes or whatever. I thought like she was going smooth. I feel like it just something between them two. Like she got irritated and it threw her whole vibe off. I felt like she maybe felt controlled when he was like, stay, or whatever the case was. But I definitely feel like when she went in there and chopped it up with her homie after looking over the footage, she had good things to say about you. So,
So it definitely could have, if she got by herself, and her friend was there or whatever the case.
She got by herself. Just know. Buddy would have been coming back. What ass is that? Oh, that guy. Get that head from that back. I'm telling you, that's what he would have came back to, bro. Good thing it did escalate how it did. Cause, hey, bro, she was jog geeking on that phone, folks. She was jog geeking on that phone. I'm telling you.
Case may be like, I could have definitely programmed a certain way just off the strength of knowing how she was acting. But it definitely is some like what they got going on. Maybe like the fact that he was just even trying to tell her like, no, you need to stay. She's probably like, what? They probably have a whole different program. So she might have thought he was doing like acting different or something. So like the way that it unfolded, it was just definitely confusing for a second. But kudos to what y'all got going on, because it was hard to rephrase that. Like,
I just let it rock. I was like, because I knew for a fact, even if like we brought the girl back in the crib, it would have felt like, okay, he doing too much, because she's just like checked out mentally. So I just ain't even want to do it. But we can't ignore the fact that she actually left. So it's like we can say like maybe she would have went if she stayed, but the action of her actually leaving kind of makes her, you know what I'm saying?
If in the air, like, did she pass? Did she fail? Like,
or whatever. But
I can't help but wonder how this would have played out if everything went as planned, because before all of this, I actually looked her up on Cheetah Buster AI, and sure enough, she was active on dating apps as recently as June and July.
Bro, Jack, you put this in the last video. Stop doing that. They need to go watch the last video before they watch this video. Stop putting the shit, man. Jack, stop playing with me, bro.
That alone is a red flag. If you want to run your own mini loyalty test straight from your phone, check out the link in the description.
technically, I look good.
Yeah, but we gotta definitely bring you back, bro. Hey, you on another episode and run the decoy or whatever. See if you know what I'm saying, you 0 for 1 right now.
Yeah, 0 for 1.
You know, you here, I do music. I'm a writer for a few artists, and you know, I just been putting my foot in the door with certain people and being in certain rooms, and you know, I just want to know if I can trust my girl in these type of, you know, scenarios in these areas. You know, if I'm not in the room and she left by herself, how is she conducting herself? You feel me?
How are you actually processing everything now that time has passed?
Honestly, bro, in my opinion, I feel, you know, like relieved. I feel good, you know. There's a lot of stress that came with that situation, a lot of overthinking, a lot of anxiety, and just knowing, like, who you could trust, you know, just how I mentioned about being in those rooms with people. But just good that I finally, you know, got that off my shoulders, and I'm just, you know, I'm focused. You know? I'm just, you know, I ain't even tripping on nobody right now, and I'm just, you know, I'm in my lane right now.
Okay, do you feel like the loyalty test in itself brought you enough clarity?
100%. Yeah, 100%. Exactly what I needed. You know?
Yeah, you seem like very like calm and poised, like an individual.
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, why would I trip, you know? You know, she gonna choose what she want to choose. I can't do nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? I can't force somebody to, you know, be with me. What I'm gonna do, crash out?
I feel like y'all need to, you know, get you an Uber, you know, preferably to bro. You know, you got his number. He'd probably take care of you tonight, but.
Hey, bro. Hey. If I'm bro, matter of fact, if I'm bro, I'm waiting looking at the phone. I'm like this. Geeking to see if she go call or text. Cause I know she, as a decoy, I already know she failed. So I already know her nigga not gonna stay with her. If he do, he just silly boy. He just silly. So I'm waiting for that call. or text, and I'm gone. Oh yeah, she can hit tonight. She can hit tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the crib.
I gotta go get my shit.
I really want you to get it tomorrow, but
No. Your trip.
go ahead and grab a little bit of your shit, then we can leave.
Let's go, come on.
I don't think she can go in. She needs to stay outside since she want a bold-faced lie. I appreciate you so much, bro.
What's up, bro?
Thank you, man. You can wait. Hold on. I'm not trying to cause a scene. No, this is the crib. Just wait outside for me, please. I gotta handle this for her.
Or, like I say this for any dude, you know, in any relationship. If you see something you don't like, and you know, you got to bring it up multiple times, and it seems like it's a problem, and she not for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, just let that
So
go.
like before the test, did you like what was those conversations? We didn't go into too much of depth or anything, but like how was those conversations like when you having these gut feelings? Like, but you gotta maneuver with her, you gotta be around her, y'all in each other's space.
Honestly, it's like bringing it up to her, and I'm trying to like make sure I don't know how to put it. Like I'm trying to like make sure I'm like there for her needs. Like make sure like I'm not, you know, trying to be there for her, you know, her work, and not try to look like I'm crashing out or like
Or just make the situation uncomfortable.
make it worse. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hear her out, you know, and just trying to be understanding. You know?
That shit exhausting. Having to do that,
yeah.
Because you kind of like putting your feelings and your emotions on the back burner to. You feel me?
Exactly. So
You ain't feel like, what about before? Do you ain't feel crazy like even trying to do it? Like, what that feeling feel like?
doing what
Like going through with the test, like.
It felt crazy, but I went into it like, you know, I'm gonna get exactly what I need at the end of it, you know, like if she don't.
I ain't gonna lie though. Jack TV, I don't know. Hold up, no, Jack back then, bro. Jack wasn't putting people's faces in the camera, bro. The last 2 videos I think I did of him, he been blamming up, putting niggas' face in the camera. Ooh wee, you might well put a G in that motherfucker. You know, and they gonna get a smooth DM. You feel me?
Don't end up, you know, messing with bro, then you know that's good on my end. You know, we can go from there. But if she do, then you know we still gonna go from there. We live, you know, we keep going.
I feel like doing this for as long as I've been doing it. A lot of people feel like if they got to go to this extent, then why do it?
That's very true.
What was your thought process when it come to that?
Cause you know, it's just like, dude, you know, being in love, you know, having somebody you with. You don't want to see it just go. You know, as much as you want to be cool about it, you don't just, you know, want to just. It's easier said than done. You feel me?
Right.
So you know,
Nation, if you was to put yourself in his shoes, would you have gone through with a test like this if you felt the way about a female?
Me personally, like if it comes to a gut feeling, I don't. It's embarrassing because if she doesn't fail, I'm gonna feel like a goofy. Because like, how do you maneuver after that? After you fail?
How did you prepare yourself for that? Because it's a possibility that she didn't fail.
You know, how does this shit? I took a L. I mean, yeah, you be
Did you
wilding.
think about that before though? Like
Definitely, I would just if she would have passed, it just would have been like you been wilding. What do you expect? I don't know. Like
I feel like that gives them more ground to be like to flip the script on something.
definitely do.
Oh, that must mean you doing something. I feel like
True.
just because the platform's so big,
Yeah, that's
makes
true.
it worse.
It could, but you know, I know who I am. I know I ain't doing nothing. And she knew the type of dude I was and the type of time I was on. I do kind of feel like a little bit of regret of like going through this length of having to do this. But you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know,
Right.
If she would have passed, I would have took that. I would have looked a little goofy, whatever. And however she wanted to move with it after, is you know how we would have moved. I would have been. You know, it was cool.
So from a viewer perspective, like what do you think they misunderstand mostly about situations like this?
What do they?
Like reading those comments and just basically like putting yourself back in the viewer perspective because you was once a viewer. What do you think they misunderstand?
I think they like it. Like I said, it's a lot of stuff is easier said than done. Like you know, a lot of people in the comments, oh, if your girl doing this, then
Exactly.
she gone. Like if your girl going to an NBA YoungBoy concert by herself, then I'm not with her. Like and it's not. It ain't that easy. You know what I'm saying?
'Cause people be putting up with some stuff. I know some homies that put up with stuff way worse than that.
It's easier to watch this shit and be like, I would have reacted this way or this your thought process, but they forget the investment and the time and energy that you spent that'll make you go through jumping these hoops to do shit. Like,
Man, I ain't gonna lie, Jack. I fuck with you, but is the shorty gonna come in this motherfucker? I'm trying to get messy. jacktv though. Like, bro.
Like this.
Mm-hmm.
People saying like, I wouldn't have did this or whatever the case is.
Comments
Just
be crazy. The comment sections be crazy.
yeah, it be
Like, I don't even
crazy.
know.
Exactly.
Cause you probably would have crashed out on camera for real before
feel
the
me?
thing even started.
Before the test, what did you think that was true, and what shifted when you actually saw the reality?
What I thought was true is that she would be a little friendly, just based off of the job that she does. It requires her to, be a little bit more outgoing.
Mm-hmm.
Like be in people's face. I saw some comments they was talking about if somebody. It was funny. They was like, if somebody was in my ear if somebody was in my ear like that in NBA,
At a concert?
YoungBoy kind of would be
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah.
I felt that way too. I'm like, I don't know. I would have been annoyed too, but I feel like I gave her the benefit of the doubt, like low key, maybe like that's the job she had. As a,
Man, if I job, my shorty job, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. If I go to an NBA concert, yeah, and I'm with my shorty, fool, you better know every fucking song, lyric by lyric, or you get the, man, no bullshit, yo. Yo, I'm not even gonna talk to you the whole concert. You ain't gonna think we girlfriend or boyfriend. I'm telling you. It gets serious. It get that deep, nigga.
as a bottle girl and like getting into that, I feel like sometimes you gotta put that fake smile on your face. You gotta,
Right.
Some of those girls be going through the worst, and then they gotta go to work and
Right.
act jolly as hell.
So if she would have conducted herself the same exact way, other than giving her the number, that would have been a pass in your eyes.
Kinda. I don't like the touching. I don't like all the touching. And then honestly, if she would have just told me the truth, I bet then I would have definitely moved a different way, and I could have seen it as a pass.
Cause she has when you approached her and confronted her towards the end, could she have told you everything that would have happened and was being honest? Would you still?
I love honesty. Just be honest with me.
And you
you
feel like you could see yourself still there?
Not still there. I mean,
Honesty though.
That'd be the hard part, though, like dealing with like them type of girls in them lanes.
Yeah.
Cause it's like a different. If you actually talking to somebody in that lane, you have to give them a different level of
Exactly.
like boundary. Because sometimes in that lane, like a number might not be that bad, but to a regular person, that's like end all be all. But in them bottle girl lanes, like that, it messes with you OD. Because like, she really might not be doing it. She's just doing her job, but it's her job really like respecting me in the long run. Like everybody gonna think you a goofy but you. So it's
Nah, man. As a bottle girl, it's your job to work, sell bottles. You got an IG for a reason, but giving your number out is crossing the line. No, I don't want to hear it. No, giving your number out, bro. They have your number. They can call you anytime, unless you got that shit on D&D, fool. But nigga, they have your number. Hold on, he got her number? Oh yeah. I'm hitting her up at like 12. Hey, you good? Everything straight? Oh, you got a place to go? Well, she probably went to a homegirl, but I would, hey, you know what I'm saying? She would be like on the phone talking about, yeah, my nigga, blah 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 blah. She like, if I put on a decoy, what? I ain't getting put on fucking decoy. Man, I'm trying to see you, like, word. I don't know what's going on, but I can make you feel better. Come on, I'm telling you, I'm really with that shit, yo.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So, how do you reconcile loving someone and then knowing that their values might not align with yours? Because obviously she was your girl. I'm pretty sure still feelings there being that it's fresh. So how do you deal with that?
Honestly, I've dealt with this stuff before.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't about to watch this jump, bro. This whole video, hell no, I ain't about to watch this. But nah, though, y'all, I appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Turn post notifications on right now, bro. Anytime I drop, you go get notified. Just turn it on. Don't act like I don't be dropping for weeks. No, I've been dropping. I be consistent with this. You feel me? Probably not every day, but I'm gonna give you some content eventually, or the next day. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's every day, sometimes it's not. You never know. But I'm consistent. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing something though. You feel me? But Yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notification. Make sure you like, follow all my socials in the description down below.